just received a copy of this book from Lord Peter Cruddas. Now, let me just read what's on the back. My name's Peter Andrew Cruddas. My dad, John Cruddas, was an alcoholic. He drank up to 25 pints of Guinness and a bottle of rum a day. Mum, Lillian Cruddas, would get up at 5 a.m. to clean offices in the city. Sometimes I have to pinch myself when I think about where I have come from and what my life is today. This is the story of my journey. I'll be interviewing Peter. Let me tell you where he is. His company is now listed on the London Stock Exchange. At its peak, I think its valuation had reached $1 billion. I first met him about 23 years ago when I was at Bloomberg Television, and an email came through that this chap wanted to demo his products. And I just thought, how intrusive, how presumptuous when I'm at work and just bothering me. And then it occurred to me that, hang on, this is the CEO of a company who cares so much about his business that he's the one who's contacted me, not some underling, not some PR company who's just got to tick a box. And the next day, when I got to the office and we're preparing for my show, a room had been booked. He'd called ahead because I'd fobbed him off initially. He'd called ahead, arranged it. Don't know how he got to reception or how. Anyway, however he sorted it out. I thought, yeah, that's actually somebody who I should take a meeting with because he cares and loves his business. And I was in no doubt back then, 23 years ago, that this would be a company in financial technology, which would end up on the London Stock Exchange. And despite the fact, it says Milkman, coming from such humble background. And the reason I want to interview him and share his story and the story that's in his book with everybody is because for those who don't have the connections and the networks, this is a man who's in the House of Lords now. This is a person who built $1 billion financial technology company, let alone the number of people he employs. Huge British success story. I want to share that story of social mobility with everybody. And I know he wants to as well. So keep an eye out for the interview, which will come once I finish reading the book, which will hopefully be in a couple of weeks. I think you'll really enjoy it and be inspired as I have been by Peter. Thank you.